All right, y'all. What's up? I ain't gonna be on here too long. I just stopped over here by this post office over here in California at the Walmart. I like to sometimes go in and do a little shopping before I head back to Phoenix, so that way when I get home, I don't have to do any stopping. But yeah, you guys are aware of some of these places that you go shopping. Well, there's a limit to how many items you can buy now, I guess, because they want to crack down on the hoarding. So, a lot of times when you go down the aisle, there'll be a whole bunch of signs up and they'll tell you how much of anything you can get. So, anyway, I'm in the Walmart, doing my little shopping because I'm trying to stock up for the week. I don't want to go back in no stores for another week or so. So, I'm stocking up on my canned goods now. So I go down the canned good aisle and I notice that there's no limit sign up there. So I'm like, cool, I can get all the canned goods I think I need. So I'm just stocking up on the Spam, I'm stocking up on the soup, I'm stocking up on everything. What's up, Sheila E? What's up? So, I'm just grabbing everything. I'm just grabbing enough. I'm thinking to myself, well, shoot, I probably have enough canned goods up in here if I needed to. If there's like a real shutdown for real, I won't have to go back in any store. So I'm loading my cart up. Anyway, I got everything I wanted, right? And so I go to the self checkout because they was taking too long in the regular line. I'm lazy. I really didn't want to check myself out, but it is what it is. So I was in there, but I was doing good. I was ringing that stuff up like a pro. It kind of reminded me back in the day when I was a cashier. Then I was in there, doodle, 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 doodle. I mean, I had 100 things in my cart, but I was, man, going through it like crazy. What's up, love, wisdom? So anyway, long story short, I'm halfway through my cart. I done damn near rung up everything. I'm feeling proud of myself. I'm feeling good. And then here come the white girl. This little white girl come by and she goes, hey, there's a limit on the Spam and there's a limit on the soup. And I was like, are you for real? I'm halfway done ringing all this stuff up. I said, y'all didn't even have no signs back there. I said, and I know I checked. And I saw that there was no limit, so that's the reason why I loaded up. So then the white girl goes, well, you know what? You're right, but we'll get the sign back there and, don't worry about it. So I'm like, cool. So I continue to just start ringing up my shit, right? About 15 minutes later, I'm done because I had a lot of shit, y'all. I had a lot of stuff to ring up. Then here come this black lady. I guess she must have had some authority or something up in there. She comes by. Yeah, she was wrong to tell you that you can continue to ring up all these items. You're going to have to cancel this whole order, take everything out of your cart and put it over to the side and re-ring your stuff again. And I looked at the lady because now, mind you, I had been standing there almost damn near a half hour ringing up shit. I had a lot of shit. I said, are you kidding me? I said, I'm done. I'm at the point where it's asking me for my money to pay. I said, if you all didn't want me to have this stuff, why didn't you just tell me when you caught me mid, ringing this stuff up? I said, at that point, I wouldn't have minded. I said, but I've been in here quite a long time ringing up stuff. And so this lady she tried to make it seem like I was being unreasonable. Once again, we two black women. So I know we looking really, really goofy right about now because we having this awkward back and forth. The white girl was just gonna let me go. But no, no, no. Here come the black mammy. You can't have it. You're gonna have to. Then she reached over to touch the register to cancel my order. And so, yeah, I slapped her hand. Yeah. Like, don't touch my shit, So she was like, excuse. I said, no. I said, you let me ring this shit up. You stood over here, you and your employees. You saw me coming up in here with all this shit. You saw me ring it up. You told me it was all good. Now you want me to do what? I said, I'm not doing nothing. So she goes, girl, Sheila E., our people is a trip. Like I said, the white girl wasn't even tripping. She was, because she knew they was in the wrong. Because they didn't have the signs up. Like I'm in the Walmart extra early. So I always like to go in there like when they first start stocking up stuff. So they didn't have none of their signs out letting us know what the limits were. So I thought it was all good. So long story short, me and her having a damn yelling match. She telling me to get my hand out her face, and I'm telling her she got one more time to come up in my face, and I'm about to knock your ass out. So then here come the goddamn mall cop and the manager of the store. So then I sit up and I tell him what happened, and I pointed out the white girl that told me that it was cool. I'm like, hey, your girl over here said it was cool. Watch me sit up here and ring up the shit. Then her supervisor comes over after I done did everything. I'm at the pay now. I said, and you guys don't have no signs up. I said, who's right and who's wrong? I said, I don't think I should have to sit up here and argue for my damn groceries. Sheila. I mean, it was a trip. I'm just sitting up. I'm just not leaving. I'm just getting out. I'm still a little heated. So anyway, this is what I'm saying. Like the white people, they felt where I was coming from, and I hate to say it, but it was her. It was all her. She was the one making a big deal out of it. The white people understood what I was saying when I told them that there was no signs, and how the hell am I being penalized and stopped and all this other extra shit. So the manager, her boss, said let her go. I mean, everybody was cool with it except for her. I just don't understand why it had to be my own people. And so I gave her, I like to gloat. So I was being petty. What's up, Kevin Paris? What's up? I was being petty. I like to gloat. So after her supervisor left, I gave her that gloaty gloat look. You know how we do with the little eyebrow up and the little smirk. Yeah, I was doing all of that. I took I did an exaggerated pulling out of my credit card, pulled my credit card out, waving it up in the air on her ass and everything. Swipe. Yeah, bitch, you thought you was gonna get me to put the shit back. Yeah, these people are something else. But yeah, be careful when y'all going into these grocery stores, because they will do. What's up, Esty the bestie? Gia girl. Yeah, Gia girl, I got all my stuff. I was not having it. I was not putting nothing back. Please. You gonna sit up there and watch me come over there to the register with all this stuff, and then at the last minute, you want to say something. Gia girl says our people always gives us the hardest time in establishments. They do. It's always us. And my whole thing is, I'm not trying to get nobody to lose their job or anything like that. Like I'm a stickler for following rules. If I had saw the sign up there, of course I would have, stuck with the limit. I'm not trying to, get anybody in trouble or anything. But if you in the wrong, see, this is the other thing too about some of us. Some of us could be dead wrong, but it's that pride. She had too much pride to say, you know what, you right. Like the white girl said, you know what, you right. That's our fault. She couldn't do it. I don't know what it was, but it's like if we're doing business with each other, we always got to get the one up on each other, and we got to show out for our for everybody else. I don't know what it is. And like I said, I was being a little petty myself. I acknowledge my pettiness. I get it from my mama. But she was being extra stringent for no damn reason. So, it is what it is. Man, this dude passed me from the freaking left. Did y'all see that? Did you see how he just passed me from the left? I mean, there was a truck on the side and everything. See, this is what caused all these damn accidents out here. Motherfuckers that drive like that. But at any rate, how is everybody doing? Girl, So yeah, the limit police will be on your ass if you go up in these little stores and everything. Make sure that you're reading all the signs. Now they don't have the signs like attached to every item. What you got to do before you go down the aisle, they'll usually have a list, a big sign with a list of things and how many of each thing you can get. And it's real easy to miss because they don't really put it where it's noticeable, where you can first see it. Because when you're in the store, the only thing you really want to do is just get your stuff and go. But yeah, the limit police is out here, y'all. They will get your ass. They will have you putting stuff back, especially if the sign's up. And I know many of you will be sitting up there the same thing with me. And I know my people. We are some very mouthy, very voiced. We like to voice our opinion type people. My people are like that. So I'm just warning y'all in advance. Don't do like I did. Especially if you're in the wrong and the signs are up. Because, me and old girl, if it had to come down to it, I was ready to fight. Because, hey, how the hell you going to sit up here? I feel like she watched me the entire time. And then here's the thing. When I was walking through the store, I noticed her when I first walked in. And she had it out for me when I first walked in. Because you know how you get your shopping cart and they have the hand sanitizing wipes over near the cart, and you could sanitize your hands and you can wipe down your cart. So I pulled out about 2 or 3 wipes. I used one on my hand and then I used 2 on the cart. And I did the handle, and then I wiped around the sides of the cart in the little place where I put the seat down, where I put my produce. I wiped that down. I guess she didn't like the fact that I was standing there wiping down the cart. So she said something to me when I first walked in the store. She was all like with an attitude. We sprayed these carts down already. You ain't got to do all of that. And I'm looking at her like, bitch, this is my cart. If I didn't see you spray it down, if I want to stand here for 1 hour and wipe this damn cart down, what the fuck that got to do with you? Like I said, she was on me from the time I walked in there, y'all. I promise you, I don't know what it is with our people. But yeah, this was the same lady. As a matter of fact, thinking back on it, when I first walked through the store, that's what the fuck she did. Sheila E. says, we had 3,000 deaths overnight in New York City. Right, yeah, like this shit is serious. So if I want to be extra precaution with my stuff, what the fuck that got to do with you? Like I said, this heifer was extra. She was extra. Gia Girl said, it happened to me in the pharmacy store, but there was no sign. I didn't know until I was ringing it up. But fortunately, the black female manager was pretty decent about explaining it to me. Exactly. Nkrumah Ture said that was disrespect all day long. I don't know what it is with our people and the hatred that we have towards one another. Like, I see other groups of people doing business with one another. They greet each other with a smile. They're even kind of having a casual conversation and laughing with each other. And then they tell each other to have a good day. We can't never do that with each other, though. When it comes to each other, we talk to each other harshly. We're very disrespectful. Like, I just don't understand why we're like that with each other. But once again, maybe it was also my demeanor. Maybe because I did look at her like she was crazy when she came back over there. Maybe if I hadn't given her attitude, I don't know. I do have to work on my own attitude too. But I was just thinking the unmitigated gall of this bitch. But anyway, it is what it is. I got what I wanted, but it was just like the experience. I felt like I shouldn't have to have gone through that, and I'm a paying customer. Like, black people, we treat each other like dog doo-doo. I don't get it. I just don't get it. And this happens in all other places of business too, where we have to do business with each other. And that's one of the main reasons also why a lot of people don't like to buy black or do business with black people, because of the way we talk to each other and treat each other. Nkrumah Ture says, nah, it was her. No, she wanted an issue from jump with the shopping cart. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Sheila. And she was being petty. Essie the Bessie said she wanted an issue from Jump with the jump shopping cart. Yeah, and I think so too. But you know, when I didn't give it to her with the shopping cart, I think she was kind of heated because I did kind of let it go. You know, when she told me, but I had already did all my wipings the way I wanted to anyway, so I didn't really give a damn. So she didn't get what she wanted when she tried to start with me with that shopping cart. You're right. But then when she saw me stepping up there and her little friend told me it was cool, because I saw her at the corner of my eye. She stood there and waited for me to ring all that stuff up, then came over. That's what made me mad because I knew she was standing there the whole time watching. But it is what it is. You know, I'm thinking you're right. It's probably just her, but I don't know. I get that a lot from my people. Like, I don't know, other groups of people that you do business with, and I hate to make it seem like we the worst of the worst, but I'm just going to tell you my experience. From my experience, dealing with your own people is almost worse than dealing with other groups. Now, I've had my fair share of run-ins with Asians. Now, the only thing that tops us is them damn Asians. That's the reason why I stopped going to get my nails done. Because them Asians are something else, too. They will talk to you like you a whole fool, too, if you let them. They act like you're not up in there, especially over here on the West Coast, because over here on the West Coast, a lot of the Asian shops, they don't have to cater to black people out here where I am, because black people don't make up a lot of their clientele. We make up a very small percentage of the population out here in Arizona. So most of their customer base are white Hispanics and whites. That's it. Very few black women come in there and patronize their business. So they treat us like shit every time we go in their shops. And when I start getting the gist, I've only been out here about 4.5 years. But when I start figuring out that's what it was and that they didn't give a fuck about my business, I stopped going up in there. But yeah, the Asians, the only thing that top the black people is the Asians. They hate our ass. And I don't even know, if you're a black woman, you really shouldn't have no Asian doing your nails at all. We should really start getting into opening up our own shops. And I'm telling you, with this here corona thing and them, having issues with their businesses and stuff like that, because I've seen a lot of businesses, talk about that. There was one Asian guy, he has like this Asian restaurant out here actually sells fried chicken. I don't know how that goes, but yeah, they were talking about closing their doors. So, there may be a lot of businesses that will close their doors after, this whole pandemic is over with, because they're losing a lot of money. So, after this pandemic is over, this might be our chance, y'all. This might be God's way of blessing us into getting our own businesses back in our hoods. Seriously. Sheila E. said, Faith, I wanted me and you to do a panel about these black males on these YouTube streets. Let me know when you have free time. For sure, Sheila E., just let me know. As a matter of fact, I'm going to drop my email in a link after this video, and you can email me at thefaithjonechannel@gmail.com. Definitely, I would love to do a panel on that, because, girl, it needs to be discussed. These black males on these YouTube streets, I've been hearing a lot of things, even from some of the black male content creators that I respect. I hear the misogyny, and it does need to be addressed. It really does. But at any rate, I've been on here yapping and going off for 20 minutes about this stuff. I just had to jump on here and get it out, y'all. Because my people, my family, they ain't up yet. I'm not going to call them, because on Saturdays, they be like in their bed, sleep. They don't want to be bothered. Sheila said they do treat some people bad, not me. Yeah. Love Wisdom, you want to be on it? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. The Faith Jones Channel at gmail.com. Like I said, I'm going to get the Zoom, or I might even have to do StreamYard. I can get the Zoom and the StreamYard together. So do you drive cross country? No, I used to. I've been doing this for going on about 10 years now. And for the last 4 years, I've been what they call it, line haul, local line haul. So I do still cross borders and everything, but I'm home every day now. And I think I like this much better. But at any rate, I've been on here ranting about this little stuff for about 20 minutes. I just had to come on here, stick my head in and say hi to everybody. Thank everybody for coming in. Like I said, I'm going to do something totally different with my content. I got my computer. I'm going to go home. I got 3 days off. Today is the end of my work week. So I'm going to go home and unbox my computer, get everything set up. And I'm going to come out here with different content. Try to give you guys something good to look at, and rather than just me on here live streaming and driving and just chatting away. But at any rate, this is Faith Jones coming at you with another one of my videos. Like, share, and definitely subscribe to my channel, guys. I got more things on the way. All right, take care.